I'm a blind woman on the hunt for the best coffee in the Bay Area. I will walk. I will take the bus and do whatever it takes, even get lost to try the 3 best coffee shops in the Bay Area. But there could only be one winner. And the winner is... I had fun filming this video, but these coffee shops are gonna be rated from best to worst. Even worse is not that bad because I still love them all, but here's the requirements. 1, the taste of the coffee has to be there. It has to be good, it has to be unique, it has to be flavorful. 2, the customer service has to be up to par with the coffee shop. They have to be friendly, they have to be helpful, and help me read the menus because, you know, I'm visually impaired and I can't see them. And number 3, the coffee shop must have good ambiance and good pastries. You know, you can't have coffee without the pastry. 4, accessibility. How easy is it going to be for me to get there? Can I take the bus? Can I walk? Many of you may be wondering, how am I going to get there? So let's go already. Guesses, someone crossed at the wrong time, someone got pissed, that's about it. These are the things you're about to encounter. That's why you should just take the bus and go about your day and not get mad. Never been to this coffee shop. Time to smell it out. Here we are, HMA Coffee. It was easy to find the shop because Google Maps, you know, and it smelled like coffee. And the good indicator of finding it was the carpets at the cash register was nearby, and they had awesome Middle Eastern music playing. There were so many pastries, but I went with the honeycomb one. It looked so nice. It was comfy, it had couches, it was very modern, very stylish, very inviting. How do I know this all? Like, oh my god, how do you know the details? You can't see. Well, seeing AI, right? I took pictures, got them all, used it so I could describe it to you, even though you can see, but to my people that can't see. And the best part is, they bring your coffee to you in a big teapot and a nice little mug. It feels so personal, like almost like a restaurant but a coffee shop. I was in love. The honeycomb pastry was so delicious. The bread was so crispy on the outside, delicious, fluffy on the inside. The cream cheese, I love cheese. That was so freaking good. The coffee that we went with was the HMA Coffee because it's their signature blend. When I tried the HMA Coffee, oh my god, it was delicious. You could definitely taste the cinnamon. You could definitely taste the cardamom. I don't know what other spices there is, but you could totally taste it. So if you don't really like spices in your coffee, I don't know if it's for you, but personally, I love spices in my coffee. I love tasting it. It was so good. It reminds me of when it's a rainy day and you want a warm coffee and the environment is so pleasant. It's so comfy. Like, they have couches, they have tables, and everyone's just having a nice conversation. Sometimes it's quiet and it's not loud like some coffee shops where everyone's talking over each other and you hear a bunch of things going on and it's overwhelming. As someone that really values like how loud or how quiet people are, that was a plus for me. I love going there. I love having conversations. I couldn't leave without trying this mocha called the White Sands. It comes in a big mug. It was amazing. It was sweet. It was creamy. And the art, guys. A leaf? Yes. Customer service. Oh my god. It was so good and great. As soon as we got there, the lady was helpful. She was kind. Told us what coffees were good. And that was amazing. We decided to walk to our second coffee shop, Phil's Coffee. I go up these stairs and look at this. They had outdoor seating and I could hear people having a good time, chatting along. You may have to sit out here. It seems really packed. But it was time to go inside and see how it was in there. So once you go inside, you have your baristas making the coffees and you have the bench for you to wait and no line, guys. Coffee is different because it's more of a pour over where they pour the water in through a funnel and the grounds are slowly but surely getting the water to steep right through them and into the tea kettle or whatever you call it, the carafe on the bottom. It takes a while. It is a long process and I think the baristas know what they're doing And after you go through the line, it's so easy to find the line for a blind person, you know, because it has a little thing, the little rope that you can follow, and there was nobody in front of the line. As you get there, it's my order and I get my coffee. It's the Silk and Splendor, which has notes of vanilla, chocolate, and cinnamon. It was very good. It's warm and it's not too like it's strong, but it's well balanced. It's smooth, it's delicious. It is really thick, not too thick, but you can feel like the oil of the coffee, if you do understand. Like, you know how espresso coffee is just like drinkable, more watery, but with a pour over, it's kind of different. You really get that taste of oils, not like, oh my god, it's oily, but more of the coffee in your mouth, if you like that kind of stuff. And the customer service was really, really good. They're always kind, they're always helpful. If I ask or I forget, I always get confused with the sweetness, sweet, not too sweet, I don't know. But I just like the feel and the vibe of Phil's. It's very inviting, but it's very small, so you have to go early to get a table. I did not get a pastry here because I prefer the coffee, so that's where they are not, personally for me, as good as other coffee shops, but their coffee is so good. I don't even know if to give it an extra point or not because the coffee's so freaking good. These two coffee shops weren't as bad to find, so boom, that they both get a point because of that. The final coffee shop, this one I walked like 2 miles to get to, so this one had to be really, really good, and it was a beautiful sunny day, so I think that this one might take the cake, but I'm not sure. Here it is, the final coffee shop, Highwire. I really enjoy the ambience of this place. It's just green, there's flowers blooming, it's near a plant shop, and look at the truck, it's surrounded by flowers and plants, and I decided to go with the allspice latte. The cold brew was an espresso with cinnamon and cardamom. It was smooth, not as good as the other coffee, but it was good. But it tasted like any other espresso coffee. I feel like I've tried something like that before. It wasn't as unique as the other two coffee shops, but it was still good. It was well-rounded. It was smooth. It was great. It was a coffee, and that's what I needed. And it was cold for a hot day. I needed that too. And I got a pastry, a churro mochi muffin. They were to die for, guys. Like, this muffin, you gotta get it if you ever go to Highwire Coffee. There's a lot of little kids running around. There's a lot of people everywhere. I am not sure where the line starts because it's a truck. So I like that it's a truck because it's very personable. There's a person serving you. It's outdoors. I love to be outside. As far as customer service, it's okay. It's not the best like the other coffee shops, so I don't know about this one. There were so many people at that place. We had nowhere to sit because it was full and there was not enough seats, so which was a no for me because I don't know. I don't want to walk with my coffee and muffin and everything in my hand. That is a no-go. And then I have a cane. Even though the coffee was okay, I'll still go there for the mochi muffin. The best coffee shop that I found, and it's just so inviting, is HMA Coffee. Oh my god, it's a new coffee shop. It closes later at night. That's the best if people don't drink alcohol. Now you can go drink coffee at night. And then the second one is Phil's. I love Phil's. Phil's is like my go-to coffee shop. It is like my favorite. It's the best coffee I've ever had. If I didn't have the pastry, the honeycomb pastry at HMA, I would definitely go for Phil's any freaking time because Phil's is my go-to. That was my rating. As far as accessibility, everything was walkable, everything was busable. But the ones that were so easy to find, the freaking counter, was HMA and Phil's. I will still go to Highwire Coffee because of the ambiance. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Let me know, was it a good video? Was it a bad video? Give me your feedback.